There go Harry.
No, that's your whis.
Yeah, Harry. What's
What
going
on?
So yeah, there's a lot of people who remember that shit and what happened.
You show it. What happened?
That went down at that point in time. Even my wife even remember that shit. Yeah, she was saying the same thing. Talking about, damn, Nixon, he wasn't crying or begging about no fucking money or doing nothing. I was like, no, we all came together and did that shit for him. It wasn't that you went and asked nobody.
I wouldn't ask nobody, bro.
No, that's
I
what I'm
wasn't
saying.
asking nobody for nothing.
You didn't ask nobody. The community came together to do that for you, for a fucking fellow grower. And that's how we do.
No, he just, I don't know what password, what's Cynthia, and then the thing is, he's lying on top of it. Like, he says, I never paid him back, I never tried to pay him back, I never did this, I never did that, and then he says, PayPal has never gave him back the money, and then when the situation, that's the last text message, the situation when we was in the group chat was, y'all was like, man, I'm like, yo, I'm tired of fucking trying to explain myself with this shit. Y'all know what time it is. Blah, blah, blah. Here go Debo. Debo says straight up, and everybody agreed. Don't worry about it. Go take care of them kids. We're going to handle it. We're going to handle the Pat Fan situation. That's when they came up with the whole thing to go get him this shit. But Pat Fan want to make it seem like I stole from him.
I know it, and that's one thing that gets me because, again, and it's like, well, he went on later on after he was talking about you about fucking DOA. And it's like,
not Dio, it was Deo.
You know what I mean? It's like, damn, so now he talking about him fucking over people. And it's like, wow.
He named the shit last night through MLT naming the shit. Now he's like, come on now.
He threw coffee and then what gets me is like, well, who are the all who put in on the auction? Well, he didn't name who all put in on shit. You know what I mean? Because it was a bunch of everybody who put in on it. And he's like, well, whoever put in on it, if you feel like you lost, I'll send you some seeds. And I'm like, oh, wow, really? Is that how you doing it? So what are you feeling guilty about? My wife said the same thing. What is he feeling guilty about that he has to give seeds back to people who put in on the auction? They helped out.
I don't want to even get into it, bro, because I told you somebody told me that PayPal actually he got his money back eventually from PayPal.
Well, that's the same thing I said. If he fucked up on his end and sent extra, PayPal should have noticed that and they refunded your shit back. Plain and simple.
My shit would be in the negative. And then my shit would be in the negative, correct?
Correct.
My PayPal account be in the negative, correct? So if I open up my PayPal, if I could go find out that PayPal, oh yeah, I know what it is, banned up performance. So I found it in the chat. I go look up my PayPal and we can go see exactly how much money was actually sent to me or if my PayPal is in the negative. How about that?
Well, see, the thing, I remember it was sent to a card, if I do remember.
And that was sent to a PayPal account.
And I do remember that your family had the option. They had the way till they get to the funds that you didn't have no way to those funds at all.
Excuse me, say it again? Because I wanted to make sure that everybody can't say that I used the money for anything else.
You did not have the option to use that money because that was the whole thing everybody was talking about when we were donating. And it didn't have anything against you. It was like, well, we want to make sure that everything gets paid for. And you was like, yeah, because the family is kind of fucking funny on certain things. And that's why we all put it onto a fucking account to where the money can be drawn from that account to pay for the funeral and for those kids afterwards.
The trust for the kids. Exactly what we talked about.
Yes.
Okay.
That's literally what happened. Literally, to this fucking day. That's why I said, some of us remember what fucking happened. You know what I mean? So, And I didn't want to get into it because, again, you can't sit here and lie about motherfuckers when some of us know what happened. You know what I mean? Plain and simple.
It kind of fucked me up because, like, you know me personally. Like, it's only a few of y'all that really know me personally. You know what I'm saying? And the ones that do know me personally know I ain't that dude, bro.
Yep. It's gonna get a little loud. I'm walking over on the other side of the building where the fans and shit is at.
It's no problem.